What's up guys, the top 10 transfers of the week, and this week is a really good week for transfers. Real Madrid and Barcelona have been really busy, and Juventus as well. They've sold and bought quite a few really good players, so let's get into the number 10 this week, and if we could get over 25 likes again, that would be absolutely fantastic for this series. A lot of you guys really do enjoy the series, and I enjoy making it. So let's get into the number 10, and that is Markovic. He's gone from Benfica to Liverpool for £20 million. I'd say that's a pretty good price for him. I don't really know much about for him, but I've seen a few rating predictions on him, and it's been around the 76, 77 mark, so I thought I'd make him 76, as I don't really know much about him, but obviously he is quite young, and hopefully he has a really good season at Liverpool next season. Next up we do have Morata. He's gone from Real Madrid to Juventus for £15.8 million. I'd say that's a pretty good price for him, especially when he is about 22 years old at the moment, and obviously he did score 8 goals last season in 23 games, but then again, when you have got the likes of Ronaldo, Bale and Modric and all those lot at Real Madrid behind you, you're kind of guaranteed to score goals, so it'd be interested to see how he does at Juventus, and have upgraded his stats quite nicely after a pretty good season with Real Madrid. Next up we do have Debuchy. He's gone from Newcastle to Arsenal for £10 million, and I'd say that's a pretty good price. Some sites were saying 8, some sites were saying 13, so I just thought I'd go for the middle price at 10. I think that's a pretty good price for him, especially when he did have a pretty good season at Newcastle, and obviously he is the #1 French right back. Unfortunately I forgot to do the middle stats, so they were all incorrect. Basically upgraded his pace by 3, shot by 1, dribbling by 2, defending by 2, heading by 2, and I think the passing was by 1, so I think those are pretty good upgrades for him. Unfortunately I forgot to do that middle column, but overall it's a pretty good upgrade. Next up we do have Tello. He's gone from Barcelona to Porto on loan, and I think it's for 2 seasons, so it'll be interesting to see how well he does at Porto, obviously being there for 2 years, and then coming up to, I think he's about 23 now, so he'll be 25 when he comes back to Barcelona. I don't know if there's any kind of recall things that Barca have as an option, but we'll have to see in the upcoming weeks. And I've upgraded his stats quite nicely: defending by 3, heading by 2, passing by 1, shot by 1, and dribbling by 2. Next up we do have Bojan. He's gone from Barcelona to Stoke, and he's another Barcelona winger who's gone out, and it is obviously to Stoke, and I don't know what the price is, because literally as I was recording this deal went down, and I'm not quite sure how much the price is, but I think an upgrade for Bojan is deserved. He had a pretty good season at Ajax on loan, and he didn't actually have a Barca card last year, so I just thought I'd change it to his Barca card on his Ajax card. So I upgraded his pace by 1, dribbling by 1, defending by 3, and heading by 2. Next up we do have Patrice Evra. Obviously he's going to get an upgrade, he's getting on a bit, and obviously when you go from Manchester United, really big club, to Juventus, who aren't quite as big of a club, and obviously he's getting quite old now, so I think an 80 rated card will be pretty good for him. He's still got some pretty good stats, obviously all of them above the 75 mark, apart from shot, and I've downgraded his stats by 2, pace by 2, dribbling by 1, shot by 1, defending by 1, and passing by 1, and heading by 1. So I think that's a fair upgrade for downgrades for him, and for 1.2 million I'd say that's a pretty good price for him. Next up we do have Felipe Luis. I've upgraded him by 2, and for 15.8 million I'd say that's a pretty good price for him, especially when Chelsea do need a left back, and he's a fantastic choice, and his stats are going to look really good next year on FIFA. He got a informed and a team of season, and had a solid season for Atletico Madrid, obviously winning the league and just keeping that left back slot all through the year. And yeah, I've upgraded his stats by 2, 3, 4, 4. So yeah, they're pretty good upgrade. It's basically what his info card was at 83 and then a bit more. So the next card is Rio Ferdinand. He's gone from Manchester United to QPR, and it's obviously on a free because his contract ran out, and I don't know, I think the downgrade that I have given him is quite fair to a 79 rated card. I think that's pretty fair on myself. It could be down to a 77, you never know, but I think a 79 will be perfectly fine with -4 pace, -2 dribbling, -1 shot, -2 defending, and -1 passing and -1 heading. So yeah, I think a 79 rated card is pretty good. Number 2 this week is Ft.Rodriguez. It is a deal that's gone down today, so a few of you may not have known it's gone down, but it's been over Twitter and Facebook, so I'm pretty sure you've seen it somewhere if you are on the internet, and I think the upgrade for him will be perfectly fine to an 87 rated card. He can play at the right wing or the centre attacking mid slot, and his stats will be looking really good next year if he does get that kind of upgrade. And for £63 million I'd say that's a pretty good price for him, especially when he is only 23. I think the fee is rising to 71 depending on how Real Madrid do in the league. Next up we do have the final one this week, and it is Toni Kroos, and I think an 87 rated card for him will be perfectly fine, especially after winning the World Cup, of course, and he does deserve at least a 5 upgrade of passing, because 85 passing just isn't good enough for Toni Kroos. He's such a brilliant pass master at Bayern Munich last season, and when he played for Germany he's making some really good passes. I'm not quite sure how many assists he got, but he just links up the play really nice. I'm not quite sure where they're going to play him, if they are going to play him in the centre attacking mid slot or the central defensive mid. I reckon CDM, to be honest. He is quite a versatile player, so he can play either. And of course, he hasn't got the best pace in the world, and I think he should have 63 next year. 57 just isn't quite what he is, and I've upgraded his stats really nicely overall. So if you did enjoy this video, it would be really appreciated if you could get over 25 likes on this video. Again, put any comment down below on what you think about my ratings for FIFA 15. Obviously, I do like your opinions and how I do rate these cards. Maybe some of the stats were a little bit too much. Maybe this Toni Kroos card is a little bit too much of an upgrade, but he did have a fantastic season with Germany and Bayern Munich. So yeah, if you did enjoy this episode, 25 likes would be absolutely fantastic. Subscribe if you're on your channel, and see you soon. Bye.